Hey guys, Doug here, spookyvillages.com. I've got a treat for you today, and I've got actually a couple of them coming up here as I've scored some retired and one of them very rare Department 56 buildings. One thing before we get started, and a quick plug, I am now an official Department 56 dealer. I'm an authorized dealer, and if you go to the spookyvillages.com website, I've got a few of the items for sale. As I've just gotten a little bit of my stock. I've got more coming in all fall here, and then if you look on my eBay store, I've got that too. You can shoot me an email at spookyvillages@gmail.com if you're looking for a deal. I'm competitive with any dealer, and I'll tell you what, it really helps me to keep doing these because, as you guys know, this is an expensive hobby. I'd love to be your dealer. What I've got today is the Hauntsburg house. Now, this was released in 2000, retired in 2002. You can still find them online. They produced a good number of them, I believe, but this is one of the very early Snow Village Halloween pieces. While I usually don't find it pertinent to review the box, some of these older buildings I think it is cool to do because the buildings, or the boxes, they look really good, and each box has a little story or paragraph on the house or building kind of just describing what it is, which is, you know, kind of fun. So for Hauntsburg House it says, "Home sweet haunted home. Do you have the sense you're being watched? As creepy as this house appears from the outside, apparitions floating through the walls are as unlikely as slamming doors, flickering lights, or an icy chill in the air." This is a predecessor to Trick or Treat Lane, which is my favorite Department 56 series, and you're going to see a review coming up here soon on a couple of those buildings. So for Hauntsburg House, it's actually multiple pieces here, as a lot of these old Department 56 pieces are. You've got the house, the tree outside, even though it's attached, is sort of its own little piece, but you also get a platform, a grass platform that comes with it. It actually serves a purpose too, because the grass platform has room for the wires underneath, of which there are two. So you plug in the bulb, it's got a lit bulb, you know, like a normal Department 56 house, but it also has another cable that hooks up to the power source. It looks like a little battery cable, kind of hard to take out, just FYI. It's kind of a pain, you'll want pliers to do that. But that hooks up to the auxiliary power, and what that runs, and what I did not know this piece had, and this is, in my opinion, this is the best part of it, and this is a phenomenal piece, and we'll get into that, but my favorite part of it is that the pumpkins actually flicker like real jack-o'-lanterns. It looks like they have candles in them, and that's awesome. And so you've got the backlit, you know, the light bulb of the house, which is backlit for the windows, plus the pumpkins that are flickering, and then you've got what looks like, you know, little eyes in the top window there, compounded with, looks like fiber optics in the trees, which change colors. Again, Department 56 pieces aren't known for being well lit. You can put this up against anything Lemax, and in my opinion, while it's not crazy, it's fantastic, because those pumpkins glowing like that, I mean, they look like they're really lit pumpkins, and it's total Halloween feeling. So I think one of the things that also surprised me with this piece was how big it is. This is big, and it's big as a, you know, a Lemax house. If you're worried about the houses going in together, this is one, you know, you would probably want to pick up and integrate with your Lemax village. You know, talking about Department 56 fit and finishes, man, the finish and paint and details on this house, again, these are phenomenal. The paint of the ceramic, well, first off, the ceramic feels super high quality, but the actual paint job is awesome. The details are great. You've got the tree on the side with the little, I guess they're supposed to be spider webs, but little cotton pieces, you know. The bushes outside are actually textured. They're like a cloth or a little grass thing. They actually simulate it well. The fence in the back, actually you've got a really cool fence around the back. The witch on the side, you know, the decoration looks like the witch is plowed into the chimney. Underneath the bushes, it looks like there are fallen leaves and everything. I mean, it totally sets the scene for autumn. So this piece has no sound, if you're wondering on that. Really, that's about the only thing it's lacking. And if I haven't made it clear enough, at this point, you know, I love this house. So actually, it's funny because this was part of the, again, as I said at the beginning of this video, I got a few of these buildings from a collector who was selling out, and these were all in fantastic shape. This was mint, and it looks like the other ones are too that I got. I've always sort of wanted the Hauntsburg house, but I never really knew what to expect on it. Like, it didn't seem, I don't know. I guess I didn't know what it did or anything, and so I didn't have super high expectations for it, but it's blown me away. And I find this is fantastic. I would rate this as a 10 out of 10, I think. Those pumpkins, man, those pumpkins are really cool in the front. And if you're talking, or if you're liking a spooky house, you know, like a good trick-or-treat house, this is about as good as it gets, if not the best. Actually, I won't say the best, because there is a specific house that I do think is the best for that, and it's also Department 56, but we'll get to that soon enough. If you're a Lemex Spooky Town collector looking to get into Department 56 Halloween, or to try out a building, this is one you should go with. I mean, again, you can get it for 80 to 120 bucks, something like there, which is not bad at all for a retired building, you know, from, I don't know, almost 20 years ago at this point. The lighting, the size, and everything would be perfect for a Lemex village. Again, I don't think you can go wrong. Hauntsburg House has really surprised me. I am super stoked that I have it in my collection now, and I would recommend it for any Halloween collector.